Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Hi everybody. We cannot see Almighty Allah, but we can see His power, we can see His artistry, and we can see His verbs, which I didn't feel in Turkish, His actions, okay? How can we see His actions? Subhanallah. When you know that everything in the heavens and the earth is under the control of Almighty Allah, and in Islam we believe that all good and all bad comes from Allah, i.e. everything is happening from Allah. Everything that we do, right, if we lift our hand, subhanallah, Allah's given us a free will, okay? We make the intention to move our hand, once we make that intention, Allah SWT sees in our brains, He sees our intentions, Allah SWT inspires our arms, He inspires the nerves in our arms, and we lift our arm. Behind the scenes is the power of Allah, okay? That's another sign, of Allah SWT's power, okay? So whatever we do, our seeing, our talking, our lifting our arms, doing good or doing bad, subhanAllah, is under the control of Almighty Allah. So in this way we can see Allah's actions. When a plane flies, it's Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala who's lifting the plane into the sky. When a submarine submerges, it's Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala who makes that submarine to submerge, okay? When you use the knife and you cut something, the knife is sharp, this is a world of cause and effects, but behind it is the command of Allah. Allah's commanding the knife to cut, and the knife cuts, okay? Fire's got the quality to burn, but Allah SWT is commanding the fire, inspiring the fire, okay? And the fire, burn. So that's the actions of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We can see the power of Allah when we look around us, how big mountains there are, subhanAllah, how deep oceans there are, the winds which blow, subhanAllah, the tornadoes, the volcanoes which explode, the earthquakes which take place, it's all the power of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Allahu Akbar. And we can see the artistry of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, when you look at the way we have been created, the way our eyes are, the way our noses, how beautiful, how handsome, we are. Okay, this is the artistry of Allah. When we look at a cat, all kind of babies, animal babies, human babies, they're all cute, Okay, we can look at the birds, we can look at the fruits and vegetables and the flowers. There's so many things around us. All Allah's art. Allah's the best artist, SubhanAllah, we can see the power of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, when we look around. And we see there are billions of trees in the world. Every tree, every moment is breathing in and out. It's giving out oxygen, bringing in carbon dioxide. So there's a complete, there's a system going on there. That's the power of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is growing the trees. When the time comes, He stops the trees from growing. Allah's the one who's bringing the fruits out, and at the same time, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is making the rainfall, and at the same time, Allah is the one who sends the wind, and at the same time, Allah is the one who brings the day and He brings the night, and at the same time, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is giving some people life, and at the same time, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is giving some people death, subhanallah, and at the same time, some people are happy, they've got good things happening in their life, and at the same time people are getting calamities and hardships in their life, and at the same time some people are getting married, some people are getting divorced, some people are getting rich, some people are getting poor, some people are going mad, some people are getting better. All of the actions in the world is subhanAllah, is under the control of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah's creating all the conditions all the time, subhanAllah, non-stop. He's creating, subhanAllah. This is the power of Allah. This is your Lord. You need to get to know Him, subhanAllah. And He's given us a mind. When we contemplate, we can understand these things, subhanAllah. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala grant you faith, because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala wants you to believe in Him. Without believing in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, you will never find true peace, If you find I'm finding peace without Islam, what your peace resembles is the person who can't sleep at night, but he takes some tablets, and then he goes to sleep and says, I had the sound sleep last night, but actually he didn't have a sound sleep. He's just his nerves were numbed. That's all, and he went to sleep. But it's not doing him any good in the long run. So likewise, if you don't believe in Allah and you think you're having peace, subhanAllah, it's just an illusion. At the time of death, subhanAllah, then you will know what a problem is. Your peace will disappear. And the eternal life. The eternal peace, you would have lost it, subhanAllah. So you need peace, you need Islam, May Allah give you hidayat, may Allah bring you into Islam.